The aim of the project is to provide information about the health condition of diabetes across the US, as well as providing personalized analysis on the patient's possibility of getting diabetes. On the main page, we have the descriptive page to show the diabetes trend in the US sorted by color. And that's what's showing here in the main heat map of the US. And they're categorized by different level of diabetes prevalence in each county and state. When you click on show the selected risk factor, an overlay will occur to show the percentage of the selected risk factor, in this case obesity in the US, while having diabetes in the background. You can also switch to other risk factor, and you can see that the varying density will signify different level of prevalence of that risk factor in the selected state. When you hover over each state, a bar graph will show on the right, and this shows the health conditions or the risk factor comparison of the selected state comparing with the national average. And that's what you can see on the right. We have adult smoking, physical activity, poor mental health, which are all risk factors that potentially relate to diabetes. And one last capability on this descriptive page is to show alerts, and which is generated by comparing the actual level of diabetes with the predicted percentage of diabetes in the US. So you can see that there are really two color alert state which is colored in red, and then amber's color which give out the warning. And if you hover over onto one of the state looking at Maine, the predicted percentage of diabetes is around 9.52, which is much higher than the actual diabetes, which we projected that as a risk that percentage is going to grow in Maine based on our prediction, and our prediction is generated by training a linear regression model. And that's really the main features on the main display page. And now moving on to the next section. And now we have a login page, and it has some basic functionality to uh, authenticate. So there is a basic layer of security here. And then if we log into the right user, um, it will redirect to the um, profile page for the patient. So on this page, a lot of demographic information is presented, and the information comes from a file server query from the backend. So as you can see, there's basic information. There's also some kind of more privacy, like health level, the different health indicators. And then on this last field of the profile page is the predictive value of diabetes based on other information provided. And very importantly is the smoking status. And the machine learning model to accomplish this task is a logistic regression model with an F1 score of 0.74 trained on thousands of patient labels. So as you can see here, this patient one has, based on all the other criteria, has a likelihood of 1.426, and this is based on the machine learning model that we've trained, and this output a 1.46 likelihood of this patient getting diabetes. We can also log out and log into another patient. And this patient, because of the other level, has a much higher likelihood of getting diabetes. So that is just coming from just pure data, and since we're only using a logistic regression model, there's definitely some ways to improve in that realm. So the combination of an individual level and population level information display along with prediction using machine learning model make up the dashboard that we created.